Hi, this is Pastor Bob. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. A friend wrote to me and said, I hate Christianity. Why do you continue to stick with it? And you know, my answer may surprise you today. So I want you to listen to this all the way through, because what I have is kind of sensitive, and I'm going to talk from my heart. And I want you to make sure that you don't take what I'm saying out of context. Okay? Agreed? Shake on it? So, I felt like leaving a lots of times. And I still do sometimes. I have never felt like leaving the Lord. But I'll tell you, I have felt so many times like leaving Christianity, this institution that we have. Because you know, folks, honestly, it has been very hurtful, very painful, very difficult. Honestly. You know, I've worked for, almost 41 years now in helping to pioneer Christian rock and roll in a whole lot of different forms. That's never been popular in the church. I was one of the first ones to be in church with long hair, tattoos, earrings. You know, all of those things that are kind of normal and commonplace now, honestly, it's not always been that way. And so, there have been difficult times. I remember one time I had to have bodyguards because of the Christians, because they were so hostile towards me. I've spoken in churches where people have had signs outside warning people not to listen to me because I was a false prophet. And I still have those things. You've seen them circulating around the internet. It's just really sad to me. And it's very hurtful. And a lot of times people think, well, you know, Pastor Bob, he can take it. And I can take it. But it always hurts, every single time. And whenever people take those pot shots, I feel them. And I understand why people leave Christianity. Because I don't think most of the time it's a very good representation of Jesus Christ. What do I dislike about it? I dislike the gossip. I dislike the hostility. I dislike the judgment. And, you know, the Bible talks so much about encouragement, and I just don't see a lot of that going on. It talks about unconditional love, loving your brother through situations, instead of gossiping behind their backs and then just kicking them out. It talks about love unconditionally, and folks, we all need that. I need that. And there have been times when I just couldn't do it anymore. In fact, I'm at that point. You know, my church every Sunday is underneath a bridge with about 200 homeless people. I love my church. And we have a great time. We have the greatest conversations. I've really learned a lot about what it means to love unconditionally and to love unexpectedly. I didn't expect to really fall in love with these people. And I didn't expect for the relationships to be so solid. And they are. But, folks, I understand when people say I'm frustrated, I'm lonely, I don't want to do this anymore. I get that. I really do get that. For me, the bottom line has been finding a group of people to surround myself with who will encourage me, who will walk with me. It doesn't have to be in a building, doesn't have to have a name on it. It just has to be church. And again, church isn't a building. It's not what you see behind me. It's people. And, you know, I have a choice, and you do too. I can choose to surround myself with the kinds of people that are either going to enrich my life or tear it apart. And I've had way too much pain from people that want to tear it apart within the church. And I just can't go there anymore. I can't personally do it anymore. I don't have that kind of energy anymore. And to be honest with you, it's just too much of an emotional drain. I have to surround myself with Christians who feel like I do, that encouragement is important, that walking with someone for a long time is important. I have friends that I've had for 30 and 40 years that still walk with me, that know me very well. That's the biggest blessing in my life. And so, folks, I want to encourage you with that. If you feel like walking away, you know, don't ever walk away from the Lord. He hates it more than you do. Seriously. You know, Jesus warned about the Pharisees. He warned about institutional Christianity. And it doesn't mean that every time you see a church that it's bad. It's not true. There's some great churches around. You just got to find the right one. The one that'll respect you. The one that'll encourage you. The one that'll love you. The one that'll be your family. God bless you. Have a great day.